Now, document is the fundamental element of interaction in Classroom Salon. So anytime you want to get your students involved in interacting with Salon documents, you have to start with a document. So you have to upload a document or you participate in a document that's already there. So this video is going to show you how to create and upload your own documents into Salon. Now here's how you do it. You click on create a document. There are a few things you can do here. One is to browse and find a Word document or any kind of a rich format text document and bring the text from the document into Salon. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do is to select text from someplace and copy it and bring it to Salon. So here I'm going to copy it, assuming that I have the permission to do it. I'm going to copy and bring that to the Salon. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind is that when you bring the text from another place to the Salon, you may lose the formatting that's already there. So you have to do a little bit of work to make it look nice, make it look readable, and you got to do that. So before you go any further. So in my case, what I usually do is I select all, and then I say, let's make it maybe size 14 so it's more readable. You want to make electronic documents much more pleasant to read as opposed to printed documents. And then you can do several things with a very simple set of fundamental editing tools here. One is that you can make it boldface, or you can select text and you can give it a color, right, for example. And the other things you can do are things like you can choose these two things here and you can make it a list, or you can choose something here and you can center justify, that sort of thing. You can do all of those things by doing that. So the other things are like, sometimes you want to add a link to your documents. So if you want to add a link to the document, so you can just say click here to see a web page. So let's say you want to add a URL to your document. So what you need to do is you need to have the right text that can be linked, hyperlinked. So you select the text and then you write the URL here. So let's do that here. And then once you do that, notice that it is a clickable thing. So when I click here, it'll actually take me to the right place. Now, one thing people like to do is to make it look like a link by giving it a different color. So if you're consistent with your document formatting, your students always know that either there's a prompt there, such as click here to see a web page, or there's some color that they know it's a clickable link. Now, it's clear when you have a clickable link, you can move your mouse and see how it can be clicked. Now, other things that this is a very limited set of formatting tools that you have. We don't have superscript or subscript. Now, subscript can be done such as this. Like, for example, if you want to do C2, so the way that can be done is by making the 2 a smaller font. So that looks like C2, but it's not really subscript. So that's a sort of a workaround the not having a subscript or superscript. So some of the lacking features in current Salon. We're hoping that the next Salon will address all of those issues associated with things. Now, for now, you can have anything with superscript or subscript. Subscript can be handled, but the superscripts, you can include them as images or some other means. You can find a workaround those things. Now, the other things that people are asking about are how do you insert an image into a Salon document? Now, typically, if you have a document, you can have an image, or we can have a video in there. So one of the ways you can do that is to say, let me just adjust the formatting here a little bit, go back to the correct formatting. So let's say that we have this particular text, click here to see a video. So because you are able to link up to any sort of a unit or YouTube video or some sort of thing, you can always do that by going to the video and then you copy the video link. All right, and then let's go back here and choose this and then make sure that that's going to be the video that's copied. So make sure that it looks correctly. So this looks like this is okay. And then it is a clickable link. Now, once again, if you want to make it to give it a different color, you can do that. So here's giving a different color to it. And then as you click on this one, you should see the video working. So this is a good way to deal with that. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind is that as you edit documents, there are a few other things you could do. Like I showed you that there's a video on how to insert images. In order to insert an image, you have to select the location, and you can upload it, or you can choose from your repository of images, and then you can insert the selected image. Now make sure that you have enough room to do it. Now there's a video that you can watch about how to insert images into documents to make it look good. Now let me just quickly show you how to insert an image here. So for instance, if I want to insert an image here, I choose an image from the library, and then I will insert this image. So that's all there. And sometimes the text can get in the way, so you want to format that a little bit. Now, so you have in this document, you have formatted documents, you have an image, you have a web page linked, and also you have a video link here. Now the final thing I want to show you is the adding all the metadata to this document. Now you can give it a document title. You can change that anytime you want. The document author cannot be changed, so you may want to make sure that you are providing the correct information there. Document description cannot be changed later. And there are a few other things. You can put the document in the salon if you like, or you can, there are a few other things like such as you can keep the document open to the public for now. Now my advice is to keep it open to the public, meaning that public is not necessarily going to find your document, and at some point you're going to take your document and put that in a salon. Once you put the document in a salon, it is really restricted for the salon members. So although it says open to the public, it really, once you add that to the salon, you're done. That document can only be accessed by those who have access to that salon. Now if you say require password, the only reason you want to use this is to restrict the access of the document to some members of the salon. So you may have a salon that you put a document, you're saying only few people need to be able to read this, so you put a password in there, and then you're going to share that password with the people who are authorized to read this document. Keep in mind that once a password is put into this document, it cannot be changed. It has to be it has to be shared. You have to redo the document. Your password is going to be permanent once you put a document in there. Now one other thing you want to keep in mind is that once you commit, once you save, this document cannot be edited. So let me show you how we can deal with a situation like that. So let's finish and create this document. Oops, so in this case I should go and do this, and then I'm going to select and create the document. Now as soon as you save the document, it gives you a link here. Now document is going to show up like this. Now clearly the video is going to show up, and if you click here, it'll show you the web page. So everything is there. All the basic elements that you need to have in a document is given here. So the document is here. Now there are a few things you can do to get things started. Like for instance, once you create the document, you can click allow annotations, and then you can go and do a few things here. Like for instance, you can write a comment and then save it, and then notice that it's not going to show up until you're going to refresh the screen. So once you refresh the screen, you're going to see this comment that you just made. Now, so how do we get things started? Like for example, let's say that I created this document. I want to share this with someone. It's not in a salon yet, but so what I can do is I can say click on share document, and then I can copy the link and send to someone so they can look at it and they can comment on it and they can do all the salon related things. So this concludes the basic elements of document editing. Of course, there are many tools in Salon that will allow you to do different things. We didn't cover all of the things in this video, but hopefully you can figure those things out.